What's up, guys? And today the screen isn't frozen, I just paused it. See, look, it's just a different mode because I had it paused and now we're very fast. And this is what it would actually look like in normal life, but I like to sit really fast, so this is not natural, so watch. Oh, and so we're now in the year 1879. I'll see you trains in a couple of years maybe, and see how this company, all in one, and this train and the other train I've got, get well in the first couple of years. Well, I wouldn't say first, but first when I started my video. Now we have a new extension to Quincy. Quite a weird name, but that's what the next place is called. Our extension, Quincy from Peria. And this colourful train is now 7 years old. And the railway is actually getting great. We're now in the year 1881 in August. Nearly in the year 1882. And let's see how this extension goes. In the very first run in the rain. That is just upsetting. And a very big steep hill when it tries to climb up Quincy Bridge near Peria. And here we go. This is what the new extension is. And it needs to fuel up with more water already. And oh boy, the locomotive is now 8 years old. That's just amazing how we look after our locomotives. And it's a big Victorian station. This town might get populated when it grows from the future. We just have to see what we have to find out from that place, Quincy. Quincy might be the capital, which it isn't, but in my world, it well could be. Now we have a new locomotive, the Shade 2 truck, made in 1882, and I'm going to replace the train we have now to that locomotive we have right now, which is staring at you. I know it's a bit of a mini train, but it is fast. No, I don't want to view it's the furniture factory. No, I don't. So basically, this is the new little locomotive, which is blue. It's a bit of a chugga, but it's very fast still. Same with the furniture factory. I don't want to view its dairy processor. Wait, dairy? That's important. We need to give people food for the factory. But they can work it out. Factory have their own business, but mine is a train business. I'm not being mean, but it's just how life goes really when you work in factories and a train company. We earn lots of dollars. And guess what? We're now in the year 1883. Let's turn up the volume a bit. Hear that chugga, and it's very fast. That's what I'm saying. You won't believe how old this locomotive is. It's 15 years old. That is unbelievable. Well, at this time of the year, but in the future they might last longer. Like they always do, like in Go West, we had like a locomotive in Part 11 that lasted for 70 years in the year 2022. But we're now in the year 1886, which is way back in the past. And things are still going great with this 15-year-old locomotive. And we're now nearly in the year 1887. And there's a lot of symbols with a man riding a horse in like the sunlight, and a lot of crystal pattern. That crystal pattern you saw at the back with the horse and the man riding. And now in the year 1887. We're nearly in the year 1890. Nearly in a new decade. But we're not. I'll tell you if we are. We have now a new extension, which is from Fort Wayne to Danville. And we have a little bridge over the other railway, which is nice. It's like saying hello to your neighbour when they go past. Going through items and passengers at the same time, like we have here and that right now. Oh yeah, that's one thing I almost forgot. We have to improve this part here. Through one of those another curve. And we're now in the year 1890. We're now in a new decade. And we've built it, and I think we were too late for the train going through the new thing because it's just opened. And we just built it when it went past. Well, let's just watch if it does. From here. Let's just watch if it does. That's another train. That isn't the same train. Look at all that. Just waiting for if that train's gonna go for that new curve over there. Well, that's one thing. Where is it? Okay, it's just left. Going over through the bridge like it did last time. And it should go for that new curve. And we're now in the year 1891. And guess what? The train actually did that curve I created instead of jumping through like the other curve and then back the main line like no actual train does. So basically I solved the problem. And I'll see you guys in a couple of years in this game. And we have a new locomotive, which is like evolving to the big steam engines, the 8-wheeler 440 made in 1893. Looks like I have to replace you. No, I have an older blue train that looks similar to you. Oh, there you are, the Superior Flyer. And you're now 11 years old, and we're now going to replace you with this beast. And the good thing is it's actually quite fast. And the reason why I didn't upgrade train number 2 is because I want this to be one of my oldest locomotives. So I'm going to end this video here. I'm very sorry. So please comment, like and subscribe for more videos. A bit of a double track there. How nice. And we're now in the year 1894. See you guys there in the year 1894 in the next video in part 14.